Hey everybody, good afternoon and welcome back to Mad Horse Barbecue. My name is Brian, and in today's video, we're going to be firing up the Oklahoma Joe's Bronco Pro, and we're going to do a couple beer can chickens. Now, I don't do beer can chickens a whole heck of a lot, but my buddy Darren over at Ash Kickin' Barbecue just released a video of him doing one on a pellet grill, and he used some Busch Light Apple, and it just turned out phenomenal, or it looked really, really, really good, and it kind of inspired me to do the same thing. We're going to do two of them today. We're going to use 16-ounce cans of Busch Light Apple. Gonna empty out probably half the can. And yeah, we're cooking on Oklahoma Joe's Bronco Pro. We're using Rockwood lump charcoal. I already got the grill kind of going here. And we're just going to cook these things at about 300 till it's about 162, like right in the breast. So be a pretty simple cook, pretty fun cook. Should turn out really good, I think. Chicken on these can style cookers is just absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this thing fired up. We'll take you inside. And we'll get the chicken seasoned up. So come on in and I'll show you how I do that. All right, we got the chickens out. What I did do is I pulled these out of the packages and I took the innards out of them, and I just I didn't rinse them, but I just kind of let them drip out over the sink, and then I put them on a drying rack on this pan. They've been in the fridge uncovered probably for about 2 hours now. I like doing that with chickens. And let's go ahead and get these things prepped up. It's gonna be super simple. We're gonna use one rub. The rub we're gonna use today is the Tailgaters BBQ Party Rub. Probably my favorite rub on chicken. And it's not really even, close second, but I love this stuff on chicken. And the beer we're going to be using is some Busch Light Apple. Again, very high quality beer here. And I took the tops off there, probably emptied out about half of them. By emptied, I mean I probably, put it down the gullet and drank it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this thing prepped up. So I'll go ahead and use a little bit of Pam for a binder for the rub to stick to. We're going to go ahead and rub the whole bird down. Pretty simple. Then we're going to go ahead and take the beer can. I cannot locate my beer can chicken holders, so we're going to try, just using the can. It should work fine if you don't have beer can chicken holders at home. I find that the 16-ounce cans of beer work better than the 12-ounce. And one little tip here is a lot of the times when you do these, the can it kind of sticks in there. So what I like to do with the can is just take some Pam and spray the outside of the can as well. And just for the heck of it, we're going to throw some tailgaters right in the beer. Go ahead and take our chicken, stick it right over the can. That 16-ounce can holds it pretty dang good, so go ahead and move it over. And we're going to prep the other bird the same way. Okay, and then once you get it on the beer can, once you get the chicken on the beer can, you can kind of go ahead and touch up anything you might have rubbed off. Okay, and that's gonna be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these sit out for just a little bit while the grill's coming up to temp, and we will pick back up when we're outside. All right, down at Oklahoma Joe's Bronco Pro, running at 300 degrees today. Monitoring my temps with my ThermoWorks Smoke X4, which is right here. One question I always get, I'm just gonna go over it. One, real quick, is how I adjust my temps on this. Whatever it is, how I adjust my temps on this. Basically, this never gets shut, and I do everything just by that. So you can see right now, temps are about, that's close enough. 308 is close enough to 300. But that intake is there, chimney wide open. And again, you can run your temps however you want. I just like having my exhaust wide open. So let's go ahead and throw the beer can chickens on. You can see I got it on the lower rack. We got our GrillGrates in there just so it, the beer can kind of sits a little nicer. Let's go ahead and see if we can transfer these over. There's one. There's two. Okay, beer can chickens are on. Go ahead and close this thing down. I'm expecting at 300 degrees, these probably to go for about 2 hours. So we'll probably check back in about an hour. All right, back 1 hour in. You can see I put a probe right in the breast. These are those needle probes that ThermoWorks sells. I'm a big fan of these needle probes. I don't know what it is about them, but they just seem they're a lot more easy to place than the regular probes, but that's just, that's just my thoughts. But anyway, these have been on for an hour. Internal temp right now is about 101 in this bird, 104 in this bird. So go ahead, close this down, let it keep rolling at 300-ish, and we'll probably pick back up right before we pull these off. And then, yeah, I mean, these are just chickens. There's not a whole lot going on, so we'll see in a little bit. Been on for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Give you a quick peek at the chickens. They're both temping out, believe it or not, right about 162. So just go ahead and give you a peek. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull these things off. And I'm gonna take them inside, put them out on the countertop, let them rest for about 15-20 minutes. And then we will pick back up and do a taste test and see if we can taste some Busch Light apple on this chicken. So we'll see you in just a little bit. All right, we are back and it's time to eat. Here are the chickens. They're not on the beer cans anymore because, they sell those things called beer can chicken holders. Not only for the chickens to kind of hold up nice in the grill, but they're also sold so they don't fall over because, unfortunately, we got these off the grill, put them on a tray, took one step, and they both fell over and beer went everywhere. And, yeah, I mean, no reason to cry over that, though. But, they're still going to be good. These are going to get turned into pulled chicken because we're going to do some tacos tonight with them. But anyways, go over to cook times. Ran at 300 the whole time. Both of these took right about 2 hours and 20 minutes, I think. They actually took a little while longer to cook than I was planning. But, that happens sometimes. I can tell you right now, off the bat, these smell fantastic. I can't exactly say... I don't really think it smells like Busch Light apple in here. I guess I don't get an apple flavor in here, but I can definitely tell chicken was cooked. So let's go ahead and just somewhat cut into these. I'm not going to show you me shredding these on camera, but because that's all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them up. I'm going to shred them. But let's go ahead and just cut into one here quick and give it a try. There's some breast meat right there. So just go ahead and cut this up and give it a quick try. As far as beer cans chicken go, that is actually pretty good. These are very, very, very moist, for chicken breast right now. You can definitely tell there was a beer can up there, just because I think the little bit of added moisture on there, whether you want to say it's a myth or not, I think I can tell a difference in this one. But a lot of the times when I've done beer can chickens, I've done them at like 200 or 225, and I don't think it gets the beer hot enough to really steam out. But, cooking right over the coals on this and, cooking at 300 the whole time, maybe you'll leave it a little higher, it kind of, boils that beer. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pull this stuff up. I'm going to say this is a success. Obviously, Tailgaters Barbecue Party Rub on here is fantastic. Rockwood charcoal, good. And then Busch Light apple, I mean, I can't say enough good things about Busch Light apple and Busch Light. I just love them both. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Hope you guys found this video very informative and helpful. If you would, I would appreciate it if you can, send me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell and subscribe. Because I'm a guy who likes to, drink beer, buy grills, and smoke some meat. So until next time, we'll see you later. That was awkward.